Hello, it is Marta, your personal career and confidence coach. Welcome, guys, to the new podcast episode and the same time new YouTube video. You guys, today we're gonna speak about one of my favorite topics ever. And what I always hear from you is also your favorite topic. And you got me so many questions on my TikTok and Instagram, which by the way, it's hello, it is Marta. So let's make sure to go and follow. You always ask me about manifesting. You're always like, hey, how did you actually manifest your dream life? How did you become the person you wanted to be? You stopped like waking up 10 a.m. and start waking up very early, put yourself together, you moved to Spain, you got the job at Amazon, then you built your own business. And it's like, I'm not saying those are extremely big achievements. Like my point is just I always did what I say I gonna do. That's what I would like to think about myself, and that's what I truly believe is actually true. And you think this journey is always like the same question. So like, how did you manifest? Like, how do you work on your beliefs to become this person, to actually achieve all of those things? So here I am today with this episode, and I'm gonna tell you everything about becoming the best version of yourself 2.0. You guys, you need to stop thinking about what you want and you need to start focusing on who you have to become in order to get everything that you need. I mean, this is a game changer because we tend to focus on things we want when manifesting. And it's, I want this job, I want this apartment, I want these clothes, I want this whatever relationship, right? And everything is about those external factors, and it always almost feels like this Christmas gifts list that you're wishing to get and see under your Christmas tree. But hell no, manifestation doesn't really work this way, that you just have those wishful thinking and have this massive list of everything you want and just like pop in your life. In order for it to happen, because yes, then the magic happens, you need to become the version of yourself who is already there. The person who already has this dream partner, the person who is already working this job, or maybe have your own business, the person who is already living where you want to live, the person who have this fit, gorgeous body, who is working out, eating health and clean every single day. You need to do it first. You need to start getting the energy frequency as the person who you want to become. That's that simple. But how to do it? Well, this is when the challenge happens because you're so attached to your old identity. You're so attached to all of your old habits and patterns, even those they might be toxic, they might be not very good for you, like maybe your old job were keeping you stuck and lowered your confidence, maybe your old partner wasn't the right partner for you because you couldn't express your feelings, maybe they were emotionally not being present in there and not being really open for you, but you stayed there because you felt like this is the thing you already know. What's worse, sometimes you might even feel like this is all you deserve. And when you think this way, it is so hard to like overcome this pattern and get to the field that you really want to be because you still keep yourself stuck. You do the thing. It's not about something else, some external aspects, and they are just kind of making you play it small. You are the one who plays it small, and you are the one who has to change it in order to get where you truly want to be. Start working on your self-concept. Start working on who you really are. How would this best version of yourself feel? Everything is always about feeling. I always say it like whenever you are achieving your goals, whenever you're achieving your manifesting, your dreams, this is always about manifesting certain feelings. Because think about it, at the end of the day, it's not just about the job. It's not just about relationship or location. It's because those things will make you feel a certain way. Maybe you will feel like relieved and free and just like, happy, confident, proud of yourself. Maybe you will start feel this love and joy for life again, finally. Whatever it is, those are always feelings. So you need to think how this dream version of yourself actually feels and how this dream version of yourself thinks about yourself. How do you operate in your day-to-day life? Is this person like giving up easily and not being consistent, not keeping your own promises? Hey, I'm not saying you do it now. I'm just saying ask yourself if this best version of yourself who is already where you want to be would be taking the same actions you're taking today. would feel the same about you, because a lot of work that you have to do, a lot of consistency, is not just about going to the gym, waking up 5 a.m. and putting the work in. It's the inner work. This is where the story actually starts. I used to do it all. I used to wake up 5 a.m. I used to push myself to do Pilates literally every single day and, put myself together, do my makeup, look cute, everything. But because I didn't feel inside as I wanted to feel as this version of myself who has it all, I didn't get it all. And I actually got to the point where I was like feeling most broken, like mentally, than ever before, because I realized whatever I was working on was just on external. And it's extremely important, yes, the way you treat yourself, the way you have your daily routine, the way you work out, you look, like all of those things matter, because they send this signal to your brain of like, hey, I treat myself this way, I'm this version of myself, and all of that. But it's also about the feelings towards love, feelings towards abundance, feelings towards money. You need to become the version of yourself who knows she deserves it. Like truly deserves it. And sometimes it's so damn hard to change them just like that, because you feel like you tell your affirmations every single day, or you journal or whatever, and that's it. And it doesn't happen, the change, because some days you feel like on the top of the world, but then like some other days you feel like shit, you feel like those things are not happening for you, and you're like, why is it? It is because your conscious mind is just 5% of everything what's going on in there, and 95% is your subconscious mind. It's your subconscious mind that is like putting all of these beliefs into the world, into how you act, how you operate. It has a massive impact on you, and you can't even realize it very often. But here is the good part. You can change it. Yes, you have impact on your subconscious mind, not only by saying affirmations, not only by showing up yourself to the gym daily, but by doing the deep inner work. You can do many different things that will actually help you rewire your brain into your new identity. And how? Start from breath work. Start from connecting yourself to your soul, to who you really are, to rewire those childhood memories. It's the work. It's not just about sitting out there and meditating and just being relaxed. It's actually putting the work out there. So if you guys ask me so much how I do my manifestation, the big part before I needed to like unlock the new level was actually healing myself first. Not only pushing, but healing and understanding, hey, maybe I just needed to work with this holistic health coach and do all of the breath work and connect with my soul more and deeper to understanding what really was there. Because, on the external, it's so easy to say like, yeah, of course I deserve it. And I was the same. I used to think like, yeah, I deserve it all. And then when I started doing like actually deeper work, I realized like, I didn't feel like I deserved it. Like deep inside, because for, certain memories, for certain traumas, whatever, we all go through them. But the good part is you have impact on them. You can change them. You can challenge them. You can step into your power. You can take back control of your life. You can set the reset and start all over again. Yes, you can. You can't control your past, but you can control everything starting from now, from your present moment. Every actions you take, every decision you make, it all has impact on who you are becoming, and what your life is gonna become and look like. So you guys, manifesting is not at all about doing, it is about becoming. And it's also about trusting universe. You have to do certain work, obviously. But first, you need to trust. You need to let it go to the universe as well, and understand that like, if you embrace this version of yourself who has it all, things are just starting to happen. But the hardest part is actually becoming this version of yourself, because I feel like there's so much of advice put in on like how you need to just, say affirmations and take actions. But like, hey, you also need to believe in it. Not only it as a like certain job, again, or relationship, but relationship that you have with yourself. The way you treat yourself, the way you think about yourself, and you need to start to think and feel today the way as you want to feel in this future dream life. And if you're 3D, because it will follow when you will start thinking differently. It won't hold you back. Start approaching it very chilled way. I heard this story another day when someone said like 3D is kind of like, you need to take it so chilled way. It's like you're going for ice cream and you ask for like chocolate taste, right? And they give you vanilla and you end up taking this ice cream with vanilla and you are not panicking, right? You are not like, oh my God, but in my 3D, I wanted chocolate, it's vanilla, and like, what I gonna do now? No, you're just calm. You're just chilled because hey, it's all up to me, right? So like, I just gonna ask them very kind, like, hey, I actually asked for chocolate. Can we change the flavor of ice cream? And that's it. And you get your chocolate. You get everything you wanted. Start treating your 3D like that. Stop being, paranoid about it. Stop being so scared of your 3D. Stop thinking your 3D as the ultimate goal, as the ultimate place where you're at. There is the quantum leap, there is the quantum field out there, and you have every single possibility that you want. It's limitless. When you start believing in yourself, when you start working on self-concept, all of those opportunities get unlocked and you get where you want to be. That's just that simple. It really is. But you need to work on this self-concept first. You guys, it's been so much fun chatting and yapping with you. I feel like this episode was so full of energy and shouting and just, bombing you with all of the information. But I hope you enjoy it. And I see you in the next one. And I see you in my socials as well, which are Hello, It Is Smart at TikTok and Instagram. Make sure to subscribe and see you in the next one. Bye.